am sorry because you guys have been saying one thing about Nigeria for quite a while now, and I never believed it. Nigerians selling drugs, supplying drugs to South African market and Kenyan market. I always say I don't believe it. I always say that is not true. But I want to apologize to you now because a prominent Nigerian confessed that there are drug dealers, Nigerian drug dealers in South Africa. So I want to apologize again. I don't know how far I can go with this apology.
Guys, do not skip any part of this video. Kindly watch this video to the end and don't forget to like and comment on this video.
To first of all apologize to Kenyans and South Africans. Okay, I am sorry because you guys have, especially, not only there are other African countries, but especially Kenya and South Africa, you guys have been saying one thing about Nigeria for quite a while now, and I never believed it. Sometime last year, towards the end of last year, I went as far as arguing. There are some videos here, you can find them. Arguing, fighting, quarreling with South Africans. And that has to do with the issue of drugs. Nigerians doing drugs in your countries. Nigerians doing drugs in South Africa. Nigerians selling drugs, supplying drugs to South African market and Kenyan market. I've heard this in the past, some of my comments from Kenya, or not to me directly, really, but I've seen it maybe because I listen to Maina and Kengani a lot. Some people I've heard a few times about Nigerians doing drugs and things like that. I always say I don't believe it. I always say that is not true. Okay, but I want to apologize to you now because something happened and a prominent Nigerian confessed that there are Nigerian drug dealers in South Africa. So please guys, I'm sorry to especially South Africans and then to some extent Kenyans also, because each time I hear that Nigerians are drug dealers in your countries, I don't hear it. I block my ears. There's a guy called Very Dark Man, a Nigerian guy. He's one of like an online activist. If you have a problem, you go and meet him, and then he will highlight because he has a lot of followers online. He will highlight your issues. It's either the government will take action or the individual that is owing you money will pay you back, things like that. So he has become this character online that is, kind of growing by the day. So recently, there's a beef. He has this argument with a Nigerian radio presenter / podcaster, one of these guys that do podcasts in Nigeria. Okay? So that's their own beef. It's been going on for quite a while. I didn't care about it because I don't live that life. I don't live in gossip world. I don't care what anybody does. Okay? But what is happening now, what I've heard today, is why I'm here. The guy's name, the podcaster, his name is Nedu, Nedu. Nedu. He brought somebody on his show that I don't know what he said, something about this other guy, and two of them started to beef. But the issue here today is that the Nedu guy went and collaborated with the college in London that they're going to be doing, like, provide scholarship to Africans that want to go to school in London. So they needed somebody in Nigeria to promote it. So they reached out to this Nedu guy. And from what I understand, this money exchanged hands, and then the Nedu guy did not perform, long story short, they paid him money to do something, he didn't do it. So this college in London now approached very dark man to talk about this is what they are going through. This is they gave this guy money to promote them, but he didn't do it. Then the do guy said it's a voicemail that he left to somebody that he knows Nigerian drug dealers and 419. To you non-Nigerians, you guys in Kenya and South Africa, 419 is the criminal code in Nigeria for fraud. So this guy was on the phone, his voice saying that he knows drug dealers in South Africa, drug dealers and 419 operatives who will help sponsor or fund his charity organization for that college in London. I've never believed this thing that Nigerians are drug dealers until today. So please, Kenyans and especially South Africans, I am sorry. I have videos here. If you want to go back, my videos about South Africa, I say something that I shouldn't have said, and I apologize because I was just mad that the cheating mad, the Miss World, Miss whatever thing, then that was just why I was mad. That's why I ended up saying things about drugs. And most of the South Africans, they reply by saying that Nigerians are drug dealers, Nigerians are drug dealers. I said, no, they are not. Prove to me. So I'm sorry, guys. I apologize that somebody that knows drug dealers and criminals, fraudsters in your countries, somebody knows them, and he said it. I cannot defend, like you guys know me. I'm 100% Nigerian. Anything that will bring positivity to my country, Nigeria, I'll do it and I'll say it. Anything that will bring positivity to the Africans, you and I will say it. Corruption, bribery, all of these nonsense things, I'm against that. And you guys that follow me, you know that. So I want to apologize again. I don't know how far I can go with this apology, but as long as it will take me. I know maybe my words hurt some of you South Africans or some of you others. You understand? Like I said, maybe I've not said it about Kenyans here, but sometimes I hear that Nigerians drug dealers, some drug dealers, drug dealing Nigerians are based in Kenya. I didn't know that. I did not know until now. I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize that we have Nigerians who represent us in a bad light in your countries. Like I've said, guys, I've been to Kenya. Kenya is peaceful. I love Kenya. Okay, the way Kenya is now is Kenyans make their country where it is. Kenyans are gentle people, mild-mannered, no aggression. Okay, I was in the streets. I saw there's no aggression. You don't see people fighting. You go to the CBD, you see places are clean, well maintained. Everybody is going their way. And then somebody in Nigeria will now bring drugs and to introduce to that society. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, I've doubted this thing for quite a while. I denied it because I didn't know much about it. But now that this guy has now confessed that they are actually drug dealers he said big time drug dealers and 419 fraudsters in your countries. Here I am trying to be positive, trying to spread good news, trying to highlight the negativity, trying to make us a better country, better citizens. And there are people who are on the side trying to sabotage our country and sabotage our continent. I work. I'm not looking for quick money. A lot of Nigerians went to school, spent time, got the education, got the exposure. They are not easily consumed by the lure of quick money. They are not wicked enough to sell drugs to the other another individual, drugs that can kill them, to the extent that a lot of other people know them. I didn't know them, that's why I didn't say anything about it. So guys, this is just an apology, an apology video to you Kenyans and to especially South Africans. Whatever I've said in the past, forgive me. Okay, whatever I've said in the past, forgive me. Let's start on a new plate. Let's start on a new template. Okay, I love you guys.
Guys, I will be uploading video of where this Nigerian activist visited South African embassy in Nigeria to expose this Nigerian white powder dealer. He visited the embassy with lot of proof to back up his claims. Nigerians are so shocked, like no one believed that such man could indulge in such business. Like we never knew that such man could engage himself in white powder business. Like this is totally unbelievable, honestly speaking. And I'm not even surprised seeing this Nigerian brother apologizing to South Africans, because I've said it countless times that if only we can just come down and come close to South Africans and hear what the guys to say, trust me, almost every Nigerians will have to apologize to South Africans for not even believing in them, for not trusting them, for not even giving them listening ears, right? Like I couldn't believe what I heard the very moment the Nigerian activist said that this prominent Nigerian does white powder business in South Africa. Like I was so shocked, I was so mute, I couldn't even move for like 5 minutes. I couldn't even move because these are the kind of people we look up to, right? These are the kind of people we look up to, especially in this social media platform. So after watching the video and listening to the voice note where he mentioned that he has a lot of friends that are into this white powder business in South Africa, and also those that does Yahoo in South Africa, oh my goodness, I said to myself, South Africans has been vindicated. Oh yes, they have been vindicated. Like, oh God, oh God. Guys, I will be uploading this video shortly. Just turn on your notification bell. In case I post this video, YouTube will notify you. Please, I'm going to upload this video like right away, right away. So make sure you turn on the notification bell so that you won't miss out.